Green to Stay Eco.
And DPQ.
Bounty News, the news with a tinge of mutiny. And we're just here talking again. And this week, in this week's edition, episode 20, we're going to talk about the system that we're in. The DPQ and myself are always talking about the system. We're always talking about how many departments, private and government, are working on the system. We invite anyone else to look at what we're offering in this video and by way of contribution and leave their opinions and thoughts about the system, particularly in the times we're living in. Yeah. So maybe the DPQ can give us a quick history lesson.
Well, I don't think I'm really equipped to give a...
I think you're very equipped to give us a rundown on. Maybe maybe we start in the Greek Empire. I'm not being sarcastic. I just think that, like, we talk about democracy a lot, so maybe
don't we?
We do.
So it looks like UK. But we're not looking at the UK. We're looking at you. So, what are we actually saying when we say it's up to you? As far as democracy is concerned, we're looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
And where do we get that kind of philosophy from? And it could be from history, it could be from the Hellenes, it could be from any of the cultures that we've interacted with over the thousands of years that mankind has been on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what are we actually doing within the system? What is our purpose? And the purpose is you. It should be that simple, but is it? Because to negate the system, you really got to understand it. But does anybody really understand it? What is it that the people are not seeing? Or they are seeing but are afraid to say something?
Our lives are so bogged down now with, like, the treadmill that no one's asking this question. What are we actually doing now? What is the system? What does it want us to do? What does it want to achieve? And what about the future for young people? What is the system offering them?
It seems like a pretty simple sort of...
Simple, isn't it?
It seems very simple, don't you think? It seems simple. But who out there can tell me anything about how this actually works? That comes down to, again, asking you. And how many times have we been asked, it's you, we need you, we want you, it's about you, it's about... And then what is you equal?
Yeah. You see a lot of those insurance, like marketing programs, don't they? Well, there's even one, I think, called Yui.
Yui?
Isn't there one called Yui?
I'm pretty sure there is. Like,
when
we go to something that requires people to get involved in, they always come back to this one thing, you. You know? And this is such a simplistic way of looking at things, isn't it? You know? You. It's you. It's not us. It's you.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to ask the same question. I think we would both like to ask the same question, that, what is it? You know? What is it?
What is the system, or what is it in regards to you?
Exactly. There's two questions there, right? So what is it? What is the system, and what it is in regards to you? Exactly. So who out there can actually get involved in telling us their point of view on how you look at it and what it is? Because that's what it comes down to. That's what the whole system of democracy is all about. Is it? Or isn't it? I'm not quite sure, because some people get it and some people don't. And those who do get it are within there, and those who don't are there.
But, are those that are necessarily up the top, so to speak, are they achieving satisfactory progress and good results, or is it? I don't know. What do you think about generally about the system now? Do you think it's succeeding? What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? See? And when you're saying what do you think and what do the people within this are doing, they say it's this systemic problems.
Mm.
That's what they're saying.
Mm.
So if they're saying there's systemic problems
Mm.
because it's not working within what they have, what does it come down to?
Mm. It seems like, you know,
Take something away, what does it leave? It keeps on looping infinitively.
just for a moment there, I tried to give the systemic a personality, and you know what came to my mind? A emotionless shark swimming in, like, you know how you see those great white sharks swimming in the ocean with that cold black eyes that has no emotion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just keeps moving with you know, it's just this machine. Is the system machine? And like, why are we as human beings following this machine of a system?
Wow, the machine. I mean, I think we've had movies like that. That's called the Matrix. Yeah, everybody knows about the Matrix, right? Matrix, matriarchal, the head, top, the epitome, go towards the top. It's all the same, right? So when you're looking at Matrix, the word, the meaning, the source, the meaning. What does the word mean? And everything began with the, ladies and gentlemen,
The word.
the word.
The word was.
And the word was with?
The word was. In the beginning was the word. The word was with God, and the word was God.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, John 1:1.
John 1:1. That's a great scripture. Like, who's actually going to the source of what the words mean, and what are we giving purpose to? What are we actually doing? And that's what we were sort of talking about here. I mean, you can look for sources and meanings everywhere within the system.
Anyway, so we're going to we've got 2 minutes, but that's our introduction. We might make this a regular conversation about the system.
Mm-hmm. So am I being a self-proclaimed dean here?
I think it like, if we're going to understand what we're doing, why not start with the system?
Why not start with the system? That's a fantastic. Fantastic.
Where do we fit into this system? Where are we going?
Where are we going? What are we doing? You know, who are we? What are we fighting for? What is our purpose? Or do we have a purpose? Do we have a goal? Do we have a centralized thing? And if you look at everything within what's happening around the world, there seems to be something going on. But what is it? Come and tell us.
Are we following different? Like there is an annex now between the West, the traditional economic, so to speak, system, and an annex with emerging conflicting powers. Is this a wrestling of the system? Is it good? Is it bad?
Is it part of the way?
Yeah, is it part of the evolution? Is it?
Because we seem to give explanations to things, but once we go against the system, you can kind of sort of see how once you go against the system, it just seems to disappear every time we go up against it, and then something new comes along. But we always seem to come back to the same thing. Why? Because it does work.
Well, that's the question we're asking. Is it working? Maybe we could break it down on different subjects, like maybe we can make an index of different subjects: ecology, economics, poverty, child education, animal welfare. Maybe we could do that. But that's all we have time for, folks, and we're going to sign out. That's G2S Eco.
And DPQ.
Thank you.